Hello everyone, Randy here, and we are playing Farming Simulator 15 on my, what I'm going to call my Forestry only series on the Rockwood map. I'm attempting to pull logs out at the moment. Or I believe it's technical term, I believe this is forward logs out, if I recall correctly. Let me check. What is the name of this thing again? It's been a while since I've played on this map. First episode in. It's not going to list my equipment here. Really? Oh, that's right. It's rented. Forgot about that. I believe that's a log forwarder. I could be wrong on that, but anyway. Always have trouble getting across this bridge here. Oh, go figure. Now it's going to go over there. Sure, why not? Okay, now... log. Get back here. Oh, sure, now go even over there more yet. Okay. Right. Episode's off to a great start. Gotta love them farm sim physics, right? Oh, we're doing bad things here. Come on, you silly thing. You know, one would have to assume the way the physics work in this game that nobody on Giant's team have ever taken any class in physics. Anyway, there we go, fine. There's something wrong with that bridge, though. That bridge does cause a lot of problems with the logs doing strange stuff. I'd rather not have it laying across like that, but oh well. Since the last episode, and it's been a while, probably a good month or two actually since I've done one of these. I have cleaned up all the logs we had out here before and sold all of them. That should do. So if folks may recall, last time we did this, I had a whole pile of logs here. I went ahead and sold all of those. And like I said before, we're going to try to keep these episodes to around 20 minutes or so. A little bit shorter. Not a whole lot of time probably to do a whole lot, so it'll probably be one episode of doing one thing, like what I'm doing right now, pulling the logs out. I'm kind of working on cutting and pulling at the same time. Got a bunch of logs up in there I want to pull out, and I figured I better get these out so I can actually get to them. I'm kind of working on, you can see a couple of them sticking out there. I'm kind of working on this bunch right here. I think I pulled out all the ones I cut down so far. Been working at this a little bit off screen so far. We currently have $195,000, and what I figure we should probably do with that is purchase something to haul the logs with. Maybe once we get this tree here, we'll take a look at the shop, see what there is to purchase. What was that? That was a short one. Okay. I mean, I was trying to keep cutting branches off for a while. It's just me, but it just doesn't seem like this thing reaches out far enough to get these logs good enough. So it does not seem to want to grab this one very good for some reason. Okay. Or just fall off like that. Why not? That makes perfect sense. You know, I've come to the conclusion logging would be a lot of fun if it wasn't for the fact that Giants has made the physics really impossible to deal with. Like, I mean, come on now, why? what's its problem? I can see it's not grabbing it right. Something's not closing up properly. I don't know why. There, it's closed. Still not gonna pull it though. Is it stuck? I don't think it has anything to do with that fence, to be honest. I've dropped a few trees across that fence now, doing this bit here, and they've all pulled right out. So maybe it is the fence. I don't think so, but just the way this thing's grabbing it here. Notice the space there. Normally it closes quite tight, like like that. Not pulling it though. I've also found you go kind of up and down like this. That seems to work pretty good sometimes. Okay, what is your problem? The one problem is sometimes you can spend 20 minutes just getting one log out. I had one out there that did that to me. It fell the wrong way. I forget what happened again. Oh, hey, it moved. It moved. Oh, that's what happened. It fell across here, and it was kind of like the one that's up here. It was bouncing up like that, so I couldn't, not quite that high, maybe, yeah, maybe about halfway in between, so I couldn't actually get the gripper thingy on it, because it was up so high. So I had to play with that quite a while to actually get it to the point I could grab it. And then once I grabbed it, had to fight it, because I was pulling it the wrong way from the small end, all the way across the bridge here. Okay, I see that branch over there. Thought there was one on this one yet, too, I saw. Ah, yes. It actually seemed to work pretty good to load the logs. For those of you who don't remember what I was doing last episode, loading the logs, I believe it was. Worked pretty good. Just set the blade down here so it kind of holds them. And then using the tractor there, you can push up against the blade so the logs don't actually roll away from you. Really nice picking them up that way. So for those of you looking for a really nice way to pick up logs, that worked great. Also works good to push them together like that. Okay, let's, like I said, check out the store. In-game. Do we really have anything in-game we want? Try the Ponzi Buffalo. I haven't used that at all yet, basically. I don't think it's really any different than, we do have the in-game Flygel, too. I've used that before. Oh, we do have the IT Runner wood container. Not used that yet before either. I'm guessing it's probably very similar to this, though. And this, for one, cannot hold a whole lot of logs. So, let's see what I got in-game. I have not been looking for any forestry equipment lately, so I don't know what I have. Yeah, we do have like a little Ural truck here. Looks like it has a back piece. I have a crane on it. That's kind of nice. Got a couple more Flygel trailers. Looks like they're different sizes, I'm guessing. 3-axle, a 12 meter, 8 meter, 12 meter, 8 meter. So to require a truck though, which I don't, these though. Yeah, I don't really have a truck yet. Oh, I know I actually got a truck somewhere. Probably under the truck category, maybe? Ah, yes, I do have a couple of trucks here. Got the T908 Logger, Kenworth. And I have to check that one out again. I don't think it was that good if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm thinking we either go with the Ural truck here, or we go with one of these Flygo trailers, the 3 or the 5. Not sure if that's supposed to mean 5 axles or what, but I'll tell you what. Want to buy it, or do we want to rent it? Just in case it don't work. Well, let's take a chance. We'll buy it. Oh, what color? What color's gray, huh? We need something a little more than that. How about, yellow, red, blue, green? How about that? No color choice for that one, huh? Okay. Now, I don't know about you folks, but somehow I got a sneaky suspicion this isn't going to work real well with farming sim physics, but we'll find out, I guess. Oh, we got a camera view there. That's a nice view. Some fairly nice interior, I'll have to say that. Nicely done. The mirrors work, but they look kind of funny because they don't have any border around them. Kind of weird. Doesn't look like we have any additional options from the looks of it. Let's get rid of course play there, we don't need that. Well, you cannot turn any farther that way, that's interesting. Okay, so you'd have to... It's weird. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't let you turn any farther that way, that's interesting. Anyway. It's got all the standard. Actually, it looks like the in-game crane, to be honest. Looks like they just reskinned it maybe a bit. And the reason I say that, you look at this thing, it just does not look like it quite, graphically speaking, fits on this truck. Anyway. Let's just give this a try here a moment, see how it works. If it works. Probably going to be the main question, to be honest. Actually, what? I gotta figure out how long to cut these logs. And my method of doing it, let's just back the truck up here next to him. I can do that with this trailer. Doesn't seem to want to back up real well. Now, we're going that way. That's weird. Just the terrain or something. Okay. Screw that. Let's just turn around and drive next to him then. Oh, is that the exhaust coming out the front there? That's kind of odd. Okay, I'm going to say something like that. Should be good. Let's just cut a couple of them here. Sure that one actually cut or not. I'm going to try it again. I don't see any cut mark on that one, so there we go. Okay, that'll do it. Just a couple to give this thing a try. And no, I don't plan on using the crane, for those who are wondering. I'm just going to load it up like I have been with the tractor. Okay, and I move the blade down on the other side here. That'll essentially hold those logs when we push them up with the tractor there. Got it set there like that. Actually, shut it off. The only confusing part about this, and I know I've mentioned this before, the controls on this are the right way around, whereas the in-game equipment, the controls are backwards, so that's like really annoying. I got two of them. Longer pieces like this should fetch us a little more money too, so I lost them. Okay, bummer. Gonna get in the way too yet, isn't it? Bigger. There we go. Now we got one on there. One thing I do notice here, the sides aren't very high, so I don't think we're going to be able to fit a whole lot of logs in here. There we go. Also, I don't know if folks noticed that or not, but it seems like the sides are a little bendy. That might be interesting. Seem like there are any options with it. Let's just double check here. Anything? Yeah, it's just the crane controls. Oh, I do have the fold-out support feet. Okay, if we switch to the truck. Yeah, looks like that's about it, though. Anyway, let's see if we can pull out maybe one more log before we end the episode. Probably I'm going to pull out a bunch more logs here before I finish loading and cutting more. If we can kind of get it like what I had last time, a whole pile of them here. And yeah, as for the reason why there have not been any of these episodes recently, it's kind of been car mechanic and truck mechanic and farm mechanic simulator have all been out, so I've been playing those games instead. Only have so much time to play so many games, so it's like, oh, I guess I'll let this series kind of go for the moment. Okay, I want to cut from this side. If you cut from this side, it seems like it tends to fall over the right way a little more often. Not always, but... Okay, never mind. Sure, fall that way. Why not? Oh, don't tell me this is a long one too yet, isn't it? How nice. Okay. Best choice here, see if I can pull it out from the other end then. Probably gonna be another one of those 20-minute projects fighting to get this log out of here. And it does seem that you want to grab it kind of up a little ways when you do this. In fact, no, it didn't grab it, did it? It seems like the top portion of the log is sometimes like doesn't have properly modeled or something. You can't grab onto it, basically is what I'm saying. So you want to kind of go up a little ways to grab onto it. There we go. Yeah, it's basically just going to keep slipping off here. That's what's going to happen. That's what I had last time. Yeah, we'll have to wrap up the episode here, folks. I'm going to get this bloody log on here at some point. So yeah, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.